ladies of the Chyna'Pink talk show. The Chyna'Pink show. Chyna'Pink show. The Chyna'Pink show. Chyna'Pink show. Hey, India, Nikki, China Tree, Pinkaboo and Stacy, Chandra Maya. We the ladies of the Pinkaboo and Stacy. It's the ladies of the Chyna'Pink talk show. It's the ladies of the Chyna'Pink talk show. Hey, it's the ladies of the Chyna'Pink talk show. The Chyna'Pink show. Chyna'Pink show. The Chyna'Pink show. Chyna'Pink show. Hey, India, Nikki, China Tree, Pinkaboo and Stacy, Chandra Maya. We the ladies of the Chyna'Pink show. Chyna'Pink show. The Chyna'Pink show. Chyna'Pink show. Hey. The ladies of the Chyna'Pink talk show. It's the ladies of the Chyna'Pink talk show. Hey, it's the ladies of the Chyna'Pink talk show. The Chyna'Pink show. Chyna'Pink show. The Chyna'Pink show. Chyna'Pink show. Hey, India, Nikki, China Tree, Pinkaboo and Stacy, Chandra Maya. We the ladies of the Chyna'Pink show. Chyna'Pink show. The Chyna'Pink show. Chyna'Pink show. Hey.
Hello, I'm China. You're watching the Chyna'Pink show. The ladies of the Chyna'Pink talk show. I need to change that in the introduction. Today, our special guest co-host is radio host, poet from WPGC. Yay. It's an honor to have you on our show today.
Thank you. I am excited.
Today's topics are summer cookout etiquette and do you check on your friends? I wanted to talk about this due to the unfortunate suicide of Kate Spade. May she rest in peace. But please call in
240-3397. 3397. See, that's how I said I was going to remember. 240 389 3397.
Okay, she got it, y'all. So first, before we go into our topic, y'all, we want to, poet to tell everyone a little bit about herself.
Me?
Yeah. We want you to, give our audience a little brief synopsis about yourself. They should know anyway. Everybody listen to WPGC. But just give a formal little or informal introduction.
I am horrible at this.
Stop it.
I can talk about everyone else. But
she's on WPGC, y'all.
I can't.
I guess it is easier, right?
It is. So this is not awkward. Hi, my name is Poet. I am the host of Midday Shenanigans on WPGC 95.5. So from 10 to 3, we talk about everything, a little bit of what we'll be talking about tonight. I call it edutainment. Like, I know you want to know why Jay-Z and Beyonce took that picture together.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
However, you should be taking photos and building legacy artwork for your family, though. Let's just talk. Yeah. I like to talk about things, and I'm big on talking about things that I think are hidden behind what I call the smoke and mirrors. Whenever there's smoke and mirrors, I gotta be like, okay, the primaries are June 19th, so I can expect a bunch of smoke and mirrors. Outside of that, I'm a lover of God, family, bacon, Hennessy.
Yeah.
Bacon.
Yes.
Bacon. That's why
I bet everybody got excited about the bacon.
Yes.
Mine was the Hennessy.
Hello. I'm just a believer that we are all just tribes connected to one big village, and when we work together, change happens. I believe in loving up on people. I used to be a person that talked about people, and I was a person that was talked about. So when you know how it feels to be the odd man out or to be the butt of all the jokes, you engage differently. I've been homeless. I grew up in foster care. I've never met my parents. I was on there talking about the other day how I ain't seen a baby picture of myself. So from Kate Spade to Anthony Bourdain, you're learning that people can smile and put on a facade. And, I've adopted this love movement. Shout out to Jussie Dina for embracing me, and that's what I push. So get to know me. I'm a really good person, and I love to cook.
All right.
I know.
First of all, that just blew me away because I can't even imagine not having something as simple as a baby picture.
Yes. I've never seen myself under the age of maybe 9 or 10. So I don't know if I was a big-headed kid. I don't know if I was the baby with the snatchback, no edges, and the big beret. Like, I don't know if I was a bald baby. Like, I've never seen a baby picture of myself. So I used to be at a job where every year they would do Guess the Babies. They would do Guess the Babies. I would just take random chubby brown babies off the internet.
Stop
Do what you
it.
know.
Do
Do
you
what
now.
you
People
gotta
know
do.
that I'm a very honest person.
Do what you gotta do.
I would take the picture because it was easier than trying to explain to people, oh, my parents were addicts, and then this is what happened, and then this is what happened. Because the reason why it's funny now to hear people talking about everybody sharing is because a lot of times people sometimes come to you with one size and maybe they want to talk, but we're so wrapped up in all the responsibilities and things that we have. Sometimes we don't even properly take care of ourselves.
Absolutely.
So I'm trying to change that. God has given me a platform where I interact with a lot of people, so I wanted to put forth something positive. I'm a curvy girl in a world that keeps telling me my curves aren't beautiful.
That's a lie, honey. Embrace
Okay,
them all.
we real curvy over
Embrace them
here.
all.
Oh, give me a hug. Seriously.
I'm serious. So everything that I do, I just want to be a part of the change that I think we all talk about. I'm big on loving yourself, the skin that you're in. If you want to fix it, fix it. If you want to work on it, work on it. But that's you, God, and your decision. What I can do is tell you that you're beautiful, and if you need some advice, this is what works for me, or this is what works for me. I used to post the memes that was making fun of people till one day I was sitting down like, but what if one day I woke up and I was the meme?
Yes.
What if it was a picture of my body that I really don't care for, and it was the butt of jokes like across the world? How would I feel? So I've been more mindful of the things that I post and the things that I may laugh at or make fun of, and it's hard, but I'm hoping, as people get to know me, that becomes a popular opinion. I'm starting to try to really live by, what if we all treated each other exactly how we wanted to be treated?
I say that,
and we engaged each other. Like, could you imagine a day where everybody opened the door for everybody? Because you be sitting there waiting for somebody to hold the door for you, or you let that person over and they let that person over. Could you imagine a day where everybody treated and engaged everybody the way that we talk to our homegirls?
In this
Man,
area?
I wish people would just think about it. So that's what I try to put out on air. Consistently telling people that you're not the only person going through stuff, that it's gonna be okay, and it's okay to say on some days you're not okay.
Yes.
Some days I have crappy days.
Every
Like,
day.
Absolutely.
But if we're not all sharing that, oh, I'm having a crappy day, I'm gonna write in my journal X, Y, and Z, and not just I'm on vacay, I'm turning up, I'm lit, I'm cute, my shoes new.
Right.
People need that.
Yes.
And I know people say that they don't, but there's just something about knowing you're not the only person fighting a battle, because we're all fighting something that just changes things. So that's me in a nutshell.
Oh, we love you.
Absolutely.
Like, I love
Yes.
that. Yes.
That was
is so
beautiful.
special.
That
But
was
let me
good.
say this. I'm sorry. Beyonce and Jay-Z could do that, okay? They had the On the Run tour, so they should be putting pictures out there like that to get everybody's attention.
I don't
Unlike Kim K, who just
No.
does it every now and then. Okay,
No,
boo,
but they should
that
have put out
story
with
was
some
all
music.
of it.
They should have gave me the Carter Therapy album. Ain't nobody got time for that. That picture looked awkward, and Jay-Z looked like he lost a bet.
He does
So
look
no.
awkward. But
And
Beyonce is all that matters
Oh
in
my
that
God,
picture
yes.
anyway.
Yes.
Like, he's just a
I ain't
prop.
gonna lie.
He's there to make
My
her
husband
look
will
better.
not be just a prop.
I don't know why. To me, I don't see anything wrong with the picture.
Which
I
one?
don't either. I'm not gonna lie. None of
all
them.
of them.
Yeah,
Right,
none
it's
of them.
separate
Yeah,
lines.
I don't think even with Jay-Z, if he felt, I don't see he wouldn't have took it if he felt uncomfortable. I feel like come on,
Beyonce
these two
said,
people,
you gonna take this
people
picture,
look.
you gonna take it
That's
how
exactly
They
I
look
take
up
it.
to it.
Right.
You gonna take
one
it.
thing
But
about
even
them-
with her butt showing, she has so one
I like
picture
that
for
one when
those
she's
who haven't seen the picture. It's a picture of Jay-Z and Beyonce naked, but you can't see any of like her titties or nothing. Everything is covered up, but they're
Stacey.
they're bareless.
They're gonna
And then when you have that, where she's showing her,
read the
her
newspaper.
butt.
I am shocked.
Yes.
Now that's what I am.
But she should be able to do that because that's not something that she always
But
does.
that's why I'm
Again,
saying
like
I'm
Kim
shocked.
K.
This right here, I like it.
I like that one.
And
has
show
a
her
tour
other one.
coming
Show her
on.
the other one.
That's her husband.
I like
mean,
that one, the one where
thing
she looked
about
like
it
she
is-
reading the newspaper, but
Yeah,
the one where they're kind of like intertwined, like yin and yang. That one was a little awkward for me. I'm still learning art, so maybe I haven't,
I mean,
kind of
it's cool
sewered
to
it
me.
enough
It's-
to know.
I mean,
The other one is definitely better,
It's
and I know what
because-
you're saying.
Like,
it does
I'm
look
not
a
saying
little.
that it's a bad picture. I look at it and I think, I get it. Y'all are intertwined and connected, and maybe there's more to it. It just wasn't of my favorite of the bunch. The positive
was
line.
the other one.
My favorite of the bunch was her reading the newspaper with her butt out.
Okay.
I like her butt.
Yeah,
That
and-
woman
and
said,
see,
I did
I
squats all
no,
night looking
That's
at
something
her.
that we
Nobody-
all do on our own.
But nobody ever expected that, huh?
No.
No, right. So it's going to
No.
be whether the picture was good, bad, or ugly.
Right.
It's going to be talk behind it anyway.
And
But
that's why I say
shocking.
it's
I mean,
good. It's good.
I am shocked. I'm really,
She's on
really
tour. She got stuff going on, so it's
Okay.
publicity.
And I
It is
mean,
publicity.
because you know why? Let
But
me
you
tell
know what?
let
I
me-
don't even
Does
think
she have to do
they're
that?
doing it for publicity.
No, if I've been following something, right? And I was actually on the news the other day. They were saying how the tour is back again, okay? And they were saying how the music, you know, what she came out with or what have you. People have just seen her previously and paid all this money, and they right back again, you know, getting all this money, you know, again. So a lot of people, the sales have been selling, but it wasn't at a drastic as they seen it before, due to people have already seen them and said it's nothing
They
new.
said they were
Right.
sold out.
Yeah, they are. Of course, you know that. But it was like she's already been, you know, some people see it, but she's somebody to see, as I could say. She is somebody. I
She's a
personally
performer.
don't
She's
go.
a true
She's
entertainer.
an entertainer.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, and she can keep it going. So like they were saying though, if you know, you have, I think they're going for what, 2-3 hours straight, something like that on the first
could do
time. The
that.
first one they
Dancing.
just did, you know, when they first did it. So
Doesn't sound harsh. You know, some people just move a little bit to the left while they singing.
that's it. That's
You
an
just like, ooh.
entertainer all day long. All day
Can
long.
I say this real quick? This is totally off subject, but I'm just feeling it right now, and I just gotta say this. Y'all, we are the hottest platform in the DMV right now. These old ladies right here, y'all, I'm sorry. I gotta say, I wasn't here last week, but I love these ladies so much. I am feeling myself a little bit right now, so I am to be honest. But these are pretty young ladies on this show. Y'all gotta keep it 100 right now. Like, y'all love this show, and I know y'all do, because y'all watch it right now. But I just gotta say it, because I'm just looking at y'all, all of y'all right now, while I'm a little intoxicated. But I'm just telling y'all, like, y'all are some, listen, I'm not gonna cry or nothing like that. But y'all, Stacey, stop. Y'all are just so beautiful, I swear. I'm just looking at, I love this, I love it so much. I just gotta say that real quick.
Thank you.
Mushy moment.
I'm sorry, it was just
Sunday's
a little moment.
mushy moment.
It was a little moment, y'all. I just had to say it. I'm sorry. But moving along.
Thank you
hold
so
on,
much.
Hold one second.
Yeah.
Hold one
Somebody
second.
on
We
my
love you
live-
too.
Yeah.
Somebody
What's your
on my
sister's
live
name?
said
We want to
black
shout
woman
out your
power.
sister for that hair color.
Dina the Plum Dandy at Studio 7 Salon in Baltimore. She colors it.
In Baltimore.
It's
Love
bomb.com.
it. It
Yes,
is.
sister.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
It's bomb.com.
She's a colorist, a stylist, and a barber. So she cuts it, she styles it for me.
See how I
That's
looked
all
out
right. That's
and
what
said
you do.
that.
I appreciate
So,
that.
yeah.
That's how you do
The
it.
Plum Dandy on, IG. Look her up. Like she
Okay.
does natural
What's
units.
her IG again?
Plum Dandy.
Okay, Plum
that's
Dandy,
cute.
y'all.
Yeah.
Plum Danny.
Okay, so moving along, y'all. I'm gonna talk about the summer cookout etiquette afterwards, but I want to start out with: do you check on your friends? You know, in the K-Spade incident, I was in actually Jacksonville, Florida when I heard it on the radio, and I was so kind of sad riding in the car by myself, the little rental car, and I was like, wow, K-Spade, like you just think like, you know, designers, they have all this money and they're so happy. That just goes to show you whether you have money or not, like no matter who you are, you may not be happy or something may be going on with your life. So I did a status yesterday or the day before. Just check on your friends. Like, you know, you just may think everybody's just so happy or got a lot going on and, you know, they may have a perfect life. They may not.
That's a perfect life, though.
A perfect life in
None.
social media eyes.
None.
It can't be because
It's
no one.
not-
I
no one
know
is
for a fact
perfect.
I don't have
No
nowhere
life.
near
No
a
one's
perfect
perfect.
life.
No one. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, see, now you do have some people that really may think that there is a perfect life.
Yes.
It can't.
Yes.
It's not.
Now,
I
like
don't know
I
how.
hashtag
It's
all the
always
time. I
something
have a
going
beautiful
on
one.
behind
Yes,
closed
right.
doors.
It's beautiful,
Yes.
but nothing's perfect.
Yeah,
not
I
a
agree with
life.
that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's.
I mean,
I
that-
agree with that, Stacey.
yeah, it's not.
That's
no.
why I just asked, what's the perfect life? What
But you just think like, okay, so for instance, or for an example, Beyonce and Jay-Z, do you think they have a perfect life?
No.
Absolutely
They
not.
human. No.
No one does.
Huh? No.
Just because you rich ain't perfect.
Hello?
I mean, look how they way they disrespected her daughter,
That
Blue's
is-
hair,
yeah, they
when
do
she
say
was younger.
they
Like,
disrespect
can you
her.
imagine as a
And then
mother,
we
you got
don't-
all these
Miserable.
people? No.
And then we don't know what they are going through themselves together
Yeah.
on a day to day.
Oh, she took that
Right.
picture because she had them twins, and she like, bitches, I snap back. Oh,
Yeah, she made that very clear in the
I'm
interview.
sorry.
Yes.
She made that very clear in the interview.
What she say, Trees? Because I
She's
ain't seen it.
basically saying that, you know, she did that because she was like, you know, as far as like the moms have the kids, and she's showing all the moms in the world that you can work hard and get your body back a certain way. You can, you're strong, you're, you know, she's trying to be encouraging.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, that's what's up, because a lot of females need that.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah,
That
instead of them
snatch
wanting to
back.
run and tell them to go get the tummy tuck after the
Exactly,
C-section.
exactly.
You know, that's the thing
Exactly.
with that, you know.
But if you
Even
can get
though-
that tummy tuck after
even
that
though,
C-section,
hello,
then do it.
People, even though the
Either way.
average mom does not work out like Beyonce works out to
Right.
get back like that. The
Yeah.
average, I mean, you
But-
have something to do. The average mother,
No, because
you're not.
Beyonce has a team.
Yeah,
The
she
cooks,
Yes, and that's what I'm
Trainers,
saying. If
she
right,
got
right.
nannies, all
And
of
if
that.
you put that into perspective, yeah, of course she's gonna snap back. All of them gonna bounce right back. And that like you said, that is a good and a positive thing that she is doing. And I used to say that all the time, as far as the entertainers and
Right.
rappers, female wise, instead of all this, you know, the little clothes and the things, some of the things that they rap about, you know, because the kids are the ones that, you know, already know that brought all this social media stuff, because they are the ones that's watching. They can tell you any and everything. So if they are a little more encouraging to our females to be more you know, in tune with themselves.
Yeah, and self-loving.
Yeah, to love themselves a little more. You know, I think that the same way they spread out about when a lipstick get ready to come out,
Mm-hmm.
and all this other stuff get ready to come out.
Right.
Have these young ladies to know that you are worth something. You know, you are somebody. It's not all. You don't have to do all the makeup. I ain't saying nothing wrong with it, but don't let that be a priority.
Right.
And you know, but instead, I understand they want to sell their stuff. I know they do, but in doing so, I think you'll get a better response from people who will be more likely to be offended by the things that some of the entertainers do. So,
I think that's why, like, Cardi B exploded, because of her realness, or what average people do on the daily, how they
Right.
talk to their girlfriends or stuff like that. I think
she
that's why
hasn't
her.
changed her way
Yeah.
at all. And you know, sometimes, like I said, at some point, and it can be harmful to you, and it can help you.
It's hot.
And that's just a, you know, but it is good.
I don't know.
You
I
don't
think
wanna see
one
people change,
thing.
'cause you start liking them for what you started liking
Right,
them
yeah,
for.
but one thing about females that I can't stand, because in my glam bar I also have waist trainers and everything, and females, out of shape females, they say, oh my God, your waist is super teeny, can I get what you got? So I sell them everything, let them know how it works, and they don't use it. I be like, why would you even invest in you invested in yourself, take the time out to do it, like,
Right.
I don't
It's
get
not
it.
hard. I mean,
It's
I was
not.
sleeping in it, really.
I used to too.
Yeah.
I was not playing. I was like, look, this waist gonna go down to 24 notches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's twofold. I think whether you want to be a role model of some sort and put some positive vibes out there, once you become of a certain status, or a status that actually the public gives these people, because you could make Beyonce whoever you want them to be.
Right.
But then I think there's also a personal responsibility. We ask of celebrities things that we're not even willing to do.
Yeah.
Right.
When was the last time you posted something positive, or had a body positive
Thank
conversation
you.
with your daughter or your nieces or the young ladies in your family and the young men? I challenge men to talk to men about respecting women.
Yeah,
A lot of times we're waiting for this assistance that I think we've been waiting too long on. For me, so no, every day I'm gonna tell you, hey, all of that you got, even the parts that you still on the fence with, you're beautifully flawed, and it's perfectly okay. Do I think that there should be some social responsibility to people who are popular? I do, and I hold myself to that standard too. There are things that I'm gonna push, and then things that I'm not gonna push. I've been asked to endorse things, and I'm like, When I started, people were like, oh, we want you to drive this car, this, that, and the third. And I had to sit back and think, now, how many people are going to go and do it simply because I said it? Not to say that I'm on a status of Beyonce, but God gave me some status, and I'm gonna walk in that
Oh,
purpose.
yeah.
That's
You
right.
should.
So let me just do that.
Right, yeah.
Everybody was
Yes.
like, "Oh my God, you went to Toyota." I did. I said, "I know how much it takes to repair a car. I know some of us are living check to
Hello?
check because I ain't too far gone if I'm not still in that boat anyway." So when I think of driving something that's flashy and cute, yeah. But what happens when the tire go out or the axle
Honey,
crack?
I preach that all the time,
So
honey.
I'm trying to change just how people view things. People are brainwashed to believe that your belt and your shoes, and if it has a red bottom, is really what makes you. At the end of the
They
day,
are
when you
most
get
uncomfortable
to
to
wherever
shoes.
Girl.
it is
I don't want
Them
it.
Louis Vuitton.
You can
it
have
is
them.
very uncomfortable. But
What?
when you get to whoever you believe your creator to be, I really doubt that he's gonna judge you on how great your units were
Oh, he's
and
not.
how great your purse game was,
True.
and if you was lit and all this other things. But
Mm-hmm.
I do think that they're gonna look at you and be like, how did you treat the person standing next to you? Not how did you treat them because you were on IG or Snap. How did you treat that person when nobody saw you but me? And that's how I'm living life, and that's what I'm trying to push out during the week on my show. It's kind of like I want to see something different. When you read the headline, something is wrong when you feel like I'm going to kill you because you didn't give me something that belonged to you that wasn't mine to begin with. And the things get dumber and dumber every day. I'm watching mothers grieve every day. And I'm like, it has to be something more than just territory or drugs or what y'all try to box it into. There's a fact of somewhere somebody's not loved and loving properly. Because I love me. So unless I felt like you was going to do the kind of detriment that I'd meet my maker in an outfit that I didn't want to before my time, is the only reason I feel like I need to retaliate in a way that might take your life. So when you got people just aimlessly running around doing the most, you've got to ask why. And when you look at it, a lot of people are being raised by people who are broken and weren't loved either.
Oh, yeah.
So how do you
Hello.
combat that? I'm going to love up on you. I'm going to love up on you even when you don't want
love
me to
that.
love up on you. And I've been called all kinds of fat bitches and everything while I've been on air at PGC.
Wow.
And I have to embrace that and be like, you just mad. You mad because either they're dreams that you want to accomplish and you haven't, and maybe you thought that it was easier. That's why I shared that I've been homeless and I've ate out the trash.
Hello?
No, seriously, because I need for people to know, don't let a couple IG photos fool you. If you looked into the average person's life, people are dealing with some real life and death struggles.
Yes, they are.
Look at Kate Spade, look at Anthony Bourdain. Like, people are dealing with things that can be candy coated with filters, and if I get the right angle. So my job, and I feel like it's part of my purpose, is to let people know, no. Some days my hair be looking like it looked, and the other week I shaved off all my eyebrow, and my sister had to teach me how to shade it in. These are shaded in now. That the guy I like sometimes don't like me, and the guys that like me sometimes I don't like them. When we share more real stories, all of that facade of what you were just talking about, and people being mesmerized by what they think a celebrity is or what's popular or what is the most important thing changes. I started loving me, so I love my sisters differently.
Yeah.
I want to
My
be a better
perception
friend.
is different to me. The more money, not different
No.
from you, but I'm just saying, to me, the more money you have, the more problems.
Biggie told y'all that
The
though.
more
he
money,
did.
the
Y'all
problem.
ain't listen. He
Like,
told y'all.
He
it's
did.
on a whole nother level. So I don't see people who like Beyonce. I think she has a nice life. Like, I would never be like, oh, she
Oh, I
just has
wish
an
her life
average
was
life.
mine.
But
She make more money.
But she has a lot of problems, just like everybody else, and she has said this.
Her husband cheated like my cousin's husband cheated. I'm saying cousin in the
And
quote
embarrassed
quotes.
in front of
You know
the
what I'm
whole
saying? And
world.
the whole world
Can't
got to
you
watch it.
imagine?
So just think about it. The same thing that people point out, at the end of the day, and this is the way that I had to look at it. Beyonce put her pants on one leg at a time like I do.
Hello.
The only difference between me and Beyonce is that she's married, I'm not, but I got girlfriends that are married, so okay. She got 3 kids, I got friends with 3 kids, 2 kids, 1 kid, okay. Her career path was different than mine, and she make more money than me. That's where it starts and ends with me. I ain't chasing you down the street. You can afford a Benz because that's the bracket of money you make. I got
Right.
me my RAV4 Adventure because that's the bracket of money that I make.
Right.
And when people start, J. Cole has this song "Love Yours" that is so true to form.
Yes.
You so busy trying to catch the attention and match the fly of people who not even checking for you.
Hello.
Meanwhile,
I love it.
Meanwhile, where is your legacy and what are you really building for yourself? That's what I'm pushing.
Thank you.
We know everything about what the Carter's going to do and where Blue Ivy going to school, but what are your kids doing for summer?
Let me
What
tell
kind
you
of summer
something.
camps are you doing? So
Yes.
it's kind
Girl.
of, that's where I am. When people be like, oh, Beyonce should have donated money to this. How much money did you donate to the people in
Why do
Ellicott City who
people
was
do
flooded
that?
out?
That annoys me. Why you tell people what they should
Because
do
we've
with their
given a
money?
platform to, we've given a specific platform to
That's
people.
so annoying.
Then you get mad when the people use their platform to push whatever it is that they choose to push.
And see, this is my thing. Just like with Kate Spade and Anthony Bourdain, you just see one side.
You do.
Just like the people at your job, they just see
One
one side of you. They
side.
don't know when you get out there.
Hello?
Out there, you pull the wig off, go in the car.
Bra
That,
off
you
in
know
the
what
car.
I mean?
Hello?
Bro's first thing to come
You
off
know,
every day out the studio.
But that's why even pastors, when you see pastors, they going down because they done stole the church money. Everybody is so shocked.
Human.
But why? They're just like
Human.
us.
When you look at it like that, like y'all have a podcast, y'all are media personalities. This was what you. This is wherever your choices were. This is where it got you.
Right.
I'm not chasing my gynecologist up the street. She do vagina surgery, so I know she make more money than me.
Hello?
And I ain't about to chase and idolize her either.
Right.
It's the career path they chose, and when people really realize, and I mean folks of our individual tribes that we're connected to, realize that you can make anybody Beyonce, you can make anybody Kim Kardashian. Who are you investing your likes, your comments into? It's just that's the cut and dry of it. People complain about Love and Hip Hop, but y'all watch it faithfully because it always has over 2 million people watching. You know how I know? Because I watch it, and then I take lessons from it and be like, let's talk about how Don had a side chick pregnant 3 times. Like, don't just point fingers, because most of us know a Kanye, most of us know a Kim, most of us are friends, dating, related, married to some of these folks. So stop pointing these fingers when this is you in real life. The only difference is they have the magnifier and we don't. Could you imagine if somebody put a magnifier on the skeletons in your car? I'm not sure I can still run for public office.
Honey,
I need to
only
know.
if people do some of the things.
Right.
I want to be one of them flies, child. Tell you.
Can
Don't
you
be a fly.
imagine?
On some of these walls, I want
Like,
a couple of these cracks they didn't miss or something. But I'm telling you, baby.
It will be real. If you ever watch Scandal, that's how I look at life too.
Yes.
She would
Yes,
cover these
yes.
politicians and these celebrities, and then he'd go to kinky games and I kidnap children and I eat cheese and diapers, and you just be sitting back like, wait, that he was doing what with who, with where? Everybody is human, and when you walk like that, everything changes. So before you shade the chick in your office with the busted unit, you don't know why her unit busted though. What if I can't get my hair done every week because I got 4 kids and this is what I'm doing? So, but they fresh every day that they walk out the door, house nice, fridge full of food. So instead of saying I'm gonna talk about you,
they should. That's how it should be.
Instead of saying I'm gonna talk about you, let me help you. And then people be like, well,
Now if your hair is done and your kid's not,
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I
talk
see it
about
all
you.
the
No,
time.
don't talk about me, because
I
guess
hate
what?
it.
Guess what? I may
see
not
it
know
so
though.
much.
I may not know, because depending on how I was raised, maybe I really don't know.
Right.
Sometimes,
That's true.
sometimes
That's
we
true.
Well, you know,
I don't know.
have a
I'm
thing
sorry.
About, you know, I am all for, and that's something that I used to do all the time, and that is, you know, about me doing hair. So I would,
is nice.
thank you. I would
Yeah,
snatch
always,
the kids
always.
up. You know, I'll have them and I just do their hair. You know, if I see kids that maybe less fortunate, and you know they playing out there with the kids. That's what you don't want, because that's where it starts, at the younger ones.
Exactly.
Teasing.
Right.
Just, and
But
especially
and
it's
at a
really
younger
hard
age, that's
now
when they learn to.
Because instead of some of these parents, you know, kind of like helping, if this is, you know, not saying that you have to do this is for a child regardless. Yes, you do. You know, and this is when the self-esteem and stuff comes along. And that's how you play kids against each other sometimes. And I see that a lot. You have, you know, you keep your child up the way you keep your child up. But, you know, if you see that, you know, her little friend is just sad, looking all the time. You know, she come knock on the door. Can she come out and play? You know, she got the little sad face. But then, when you know, you keep your daughter up and she got her hairdos, you know, her beads and her little stuff. And you know how the kids do. They gonna, I just got me some new shoes. They gonna do them. Kids are gonna be kids.
Right.
So I think I stopped a lot of that with some of my daughter's friends. Because I would do their hair. You know, I would make them feel in some way, yeah, you know different from them. You know, you're no different, and the kids, they are so hard on each other. I just had an incident before I came here, and it was, you know, I don't play that with these kids. If you gonna come outside and play, that's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna play. We're not doing no fighting, no running around tearing up nobody's property. We ain't doing none of that. In the end of the day, it's gonna fall back on who? Who came knocking on my door? No, who came knocking on my door? The parents. You know, but it was a carload of them. It was a carload of them. For my 7-year-old granddaughter. You know, the kids out there playing, kids gonna be kids. My granddaughter was wrong this time. You know,
They took a carload of people to come and talk to
a
them.
father. It took a father,
Oh my Lord.
a father, a aunt, a mother, somebody. I don't know who they were, but I didn't even pay attention to all of that. We get into the issue at hand.
I believe in
So
talking to the parent,
all
but
of that
that's
coming to
overkill.
my door, you can come to my door rowdy as you want to come, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about what you came here for.
How old is she?
We're not doing. My
She only
granddaughter's
like-
7.
yeah.
We're not going through no
That's a
mouthing with me and no other parent
Yeah.
because you know it all starts at home, and I'm not one of them ones gonna do that with you. We're gonna get to why these kids went through what they went through. They're gonna apologize to each other, and guess what? They're gonna go back outside and play. That's what they're
But
gonna
a
do.
carload of adults, so.
And they're going to
Adults,
forget
a
about it in
carload of
5, 10
you know.
minutes.
And me, I did not let them know. You know, I'm in the house, I had my little lounge gear on, and I come to the door, you know, and it's like I'm looking, some down on the steps, some right here, and I'm like, well, hello, wait a minute.
Right.
You came to the right residence.
Yeah, hello.
You're here.
Yeah.
Hello. What we need to do?
Right.
But remember, there was a time when that was okay. My
That's
brother's
what I'm
older than me,
saying.
and my sister's older than me, and they tell me about. No, you didn't act out because the neighbors knew exactly what time mom got home, and so Poet was outside doing the most, get whatever she was doing, and it was nothing because again, that is what the village is supposed to do. Over time, we've been brainwashed into believing that I'm not supposed to be my sister or my brother's keeper, and I am.
Okay.
That's how we done made it this far,
Yeah.
and they see that. So the best way to
Right.
attack that is to have you thinking that I'm out for blood. I'm gonna do all of these things, and no.
That's right. That was why I brought that up because we be kind of scared to say something to somebody's child because they about to go off.
Right.
So okay, now it depends on the situation because
I agree.
I as a parent, and I've had people talk to my son, and first of all, don't talk to my child. You come talk to me. I am the adult. If there's something that he did that you don't like, come to me. Don't say nothing to him that
He's
can
still
be
underage.
interpreted, or he'll come back to me because I'm quick to knock on somebody's door like, hey, is this one yours? Okay, let me explain what happened so we can work it out.
Right.
But as parents, sometimes I've had a mother, excuse me, Treese, but be like this in my son's face.
Oh no, that's a problem.
Why is that okay? Why
Yeah.
do you think that that's okay?
No.
Now, what you have done is whatever the issue was, you have made another issue because
Yes.
now I have to check you
Who
on
you telling?
on how
What?
to be
Yes.
appropriate with somebody else's child.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest
But-
with you, Chandra. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a very nice person, but what I don't play with is my children. And I will tell you this: that right there not gonna fly with me in my son's face.
Yeah.
I will go to jail for both of my sons. You understand? So it shouldn't have to go that route. But what you're not gonna do is do that to my kids because they underage. Talk to me.
I feel.
I'm almost 40 years old. Talk to me about my kids. You know what I'm saying?
But that's how
Don't
it
do that.
should be. You should speak to an adult. And I
Correct.
get it. If you hear kids cussing, and it's like, come on now, you know it's grown people over here. Like, I get that. But when you
Yeah, that's
and
so
do
much.
the most,
Ooh.
and it sometimes it
Person
is
at the
best
age,
just to
so that
find the
don't even
parent,
matter.
the
Find me,
parents,
boo.
because
Find
now
me.
some of these kids they say stuff that makes you
They say a whole lot of stuff.
No.
A whole lot of
forget
stuff.
your religion. Like,
No,
what?
forget how old you are. You think you their age?
Hello?
Hello.
Like, who?
Maya, you
But
only
what
have
ma-
one son and I have two. I mean, I don't know if it's different with sons because I don't have. I wish I had a daughter, but I'm just telling you now.
I don't. I've been a.
If my sons do
Hold their
anything, come see me. Come knock on my door. Come talk to me. Don't do that to my kids, please. I'm telling you, I'm here for it.
But see, that's the thing
I will
that
go
I'm saying.
southeast on it for my sons. I'm telling you.
You don't have those type of parents these days.
Yeah.
You have some, but you don't have a lot of parents. There's somebody calling us on the phone.
I don't know. I gotta hit the.
Girl, I'm ready to
I done let the computer go
Call
dead.
us
So
up. Hey, y'all want to talk to us?
Yes.
Chime in on these conversations.
Yes.
You got anything, any testimonies, any quick stories? Call us up at 240-389-3397.
call us up.
Girl,
Yeah,
you got
call
that
us
number.
up. I got it. It only take one time. I had to act like the camera, like the cameras is on me, but like we see it again. Lights, camera, action.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got the phone lines up now, so
So look,
feel free to call in, y'all.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Okay, what made you want to get into? Okay, you spoke of, you know, the different trials and stuff that you went through in your life. So that made you want to, like, when you got the PGC, you wanted to be, you know, journalist, broadcasting and stuff or whatever. You know, you so out to see that I want to do this because you are a people person.
I love people.
So being
It
where
reflects.
you are, I mean, just how is it? Because you're just so joyful and.
I am finding. Oh, I turned my mic off so I could cough.
That's professionalism.
Talking to it.
That's professionalism.
I'm finding that I love people, and God has taken me through so much that I'm just empathetic to people. When you go through enough, not even if you go through enough, when you take a moment to think back on the things that you've gone through and experienced, then you have to treat people differently when you engage them because you already know. I think the idea that people will tell you, well, it could always be worse. And then I had to correct somebody one day and I said, nope, you don't get to dictate to me what my worst is.
Yes.
Somebody was like, I don't understand how somebody with so much money could. You don't get to tell somebody what their worst is because that's not your walk, that's not your book, that's not your journey. I don't get to tell you that, to me, losing my job, my apartment, and my car probably in a 4-month time span and sleeping on people's couches was a rock bottom for me. That it's not about whose is worse. It's about that we all go through things. So when I engage people and they're going through something, even sometimes when I want to be like, oh, people always trying to hustle you out of money or this, that, and the third, I got to think back to the people who probably thought the exact same thing about me. She used to work on the radio and the heifer work at Walmart. Yeah, this was the only job I could get quick and money coming in will always trump no money coming in. But you just treat people differently. So as I got older and I went through a lot, and then I'm in situations, growing up in group homes, you're with other kids that are like you. And our stories, some are similar and some are completely different. From meeting a young lady from the time that she was adopted, like overseas, became some guy's like sex slave basically at like 6, to kids that had kids with parents and still lived in the home. Like, just people do some really devious things.
Yes.
So knowing that, I was like, okay, God, you get me through all of this and you give me the opportunity. I'm going to spend my life letting people know that it's not just you. It's okay, and it's okay to be the positive one in the room, even when people don't want to be positive.
Oh, yeah.
We're conditioned to automatically think the worst. You start dating a guy, you waiting for the other shoe to drop and for him to show his wild ways. The man ain't even done nothing yet. Start a new job. I know it's only a matter of time for somebody to start something with me. We're conditioned to expect the worst.
Oh, yeah.
In my walk, and if I leave nothing else, if God called me home tomorrow, I would want my legacy to be that I want you to always think the best. If a parent knocks on your door, it ain't because she trying to fight you or she want to shade you. She got kids. And she wouldn't want her kid out there doing that, and she don't want your kid out there doing that. And because I respect you as a person, as a parent, I'm knocking on your door just to let you know. When a girl come and tell you this is your crown is crooked, if I whisper it to you, you ain't gotta cause no scene.
That's right.
Because that's what I'm supposed to be doing anyway.
Right.
Now, when I'm talking about you, what did I gain from that? For making fun of you to my girlfriends in a club where you already may look uncomfortable, what did we gain in that? Nothing. But imagine if I see you standing there looking like something and me and my girls embrace you. Girl, come on, we all gonna have a shot tonight. It's just about changing the vibrations and how we interact. I don't knock you if you extra militant and pro-black. I don't knock you if you not. I don't knock you if you preppy. Guess what? That's why God made us all like we are. It means I get to walk my walk, do my thing. I'm supposed to engage you, plant positivity and loving you. You're going to do the same. And then that's what we cultivate, and that's the fruit that multiplies. And if we keep doing shady and janky and I'm going to be mad and I'm going to be negative, you can't be mad at the product of that. Our kids are watching us.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Young girls come up to me a lot. A, because it's the hair color normally. And then they get to talking to me and I hear things like, I have a lisp too and I used to be afraid to talk in class. No. You got a voice that's being censored for what? You don't ever dull your sparkle for the comfort of someone else. We've got to be comfortable with celebrating every success. I got a radio show. I got a radio
That's
station.
all.
You think that's gonna stop me from coming and promoting your stuff on my
That's
platform?
right.
You know
That's what's
why?
up.
There's enough money and lanes out here for all of us.
Yes.
And me helping you will never block my blessings, because when I was conceived, God
you,
said,
yes.
I'm going to
Hello?
get this.
It's already
And I
done.
think if I
You
hold
was
you
for
back from teaching you what I know, because somebody taught it to me, Justine, Angelique, I know y'all watching and I love y'all. But then I'm not walking right with God. People think their tithes and their offerings are cash. No, what are you pouring into people? And my 10% is triple fold, because I just know. I ain't got to worry about what you're going to do with this dollar if I give it to you. I'm either give it to you or I'm not.
Right.
But when I was homeless and I needed to beg for change, I was hoping somebody gave me that dollar. And didn't question why I needed it, just knew that in this moment I need it, and you could help me with that need.
Right.
That's how I walk, and that's how I'm able to do it.
That's
Because
what's
I
up.
see me in people. I see me in the bad kids that litter. Them boys was throwing chicken wings. I was like, wait. King, what you doing? And he turned back, and you could see he was ready. No,
Ready to
a lady,
go.
don't you? And I was like, King, we live here. You know,
Right.
Mayor Biles ain't sending nobody to come get the rats and roaches.
Woo,
We gonna be
no.
stuck with it.
If we
I
had
said
so
you
many
about to
people
pass a
like
trash
you and
can.
Hello?
us, I
Say it
tell you.
again,
You know what I'm
say.
saying?
If everybody was like you, I and us, hey baby.
I'm
we-
serious.
You know,
It changed. I approached him different, so he did. I said, "You want me to put a trash can out here? Because you walking towards a trash can."
ain't gonna
I
just do
said,
it right
"We
there.
live here. This is us." I said, "So we gonna take care of it all."
Right.
His friend, man, see you littering. Man, you littered the other day. You right, Miss Lady.
Look,
And then
everybody
because he was
gonna
willing to
pay
work it
up.
up, I was like, I'm gonna take it in the house this time. But
It's the presentation.
This is
It's
where we at.
how
This
you
is
came
us.
with
That's
it.
what
Exactly.
it is.
And
And I
Exactly.
think a lot of adults get that wrong. But think back again. A lot of things that my mother is saying are coming back to me now.
Aren't
and it's
they?
making me angry
You
because I
see
used to roll my eyes
everything.
behind her head. But when you treat people how you want to be treated, it changes things. Would you want somebody to break the window of your house or throw trash on your lawn? No, you
Or
out there
scratch your
complaining.
hood of your
Right.
car.
How about
Hello?
that?
Look.
Cut you off in traffic. So when you start moving and treating people how you want, and I'm telling you now, it's not easy because people still gonna give you the bird, cut you off, tell you F you.
Oh,
But it's the
yeah.
people that you meet that connect.
That's
Now
right.
my energy is connected. Now instead of one person shouting positivity, I got two.
That's right.
And I'm okay with
All
growing
the
it
time.
organically. I don't need for y'all to hop on.
I
I don't
like
need for it to
that.
be the thing to do.
Love
You
it.
invited
I
me
love
on.
her.
Yes.
So
love
people
her.
who didn't even know that this podcast exists,
Existed.
although you should,
Oh.
but now they do.
should.
Now they know that there is a minority group of women that have this podcast that invite other women on to celebrate women and
Absolutely.
positivity.
Yes.
In a world where you think we only throwing drinks and telling people F you. We're not.
Right.
That is
So the more
That
we
is
do
how
more
we
of this,
Yes.
it changes.
Yeah.
We didn't get to where we are overnight, so I don't expect for the love movement and the love yourself to pop off, but I think that I'm capable of leading by example, even with all my faults and flaws. And I think when people see that, they're going to be like, well, you know what? If she on this and she doing that and she's going to do that, well, just maybe I can try it. I'm just asking for a maybe. Just try it, and then you'll find that you like it. Because when you start thinking like that, my whole life's changed in 8 months. I told that story on air. I got laid off, and the job that I ended up getting, if I made 1/3 of my salary, I had a car, an apartment, all this stuff I ended up with 1/3 of my salary. When I say living to check, that wasn't even the case. I knew I could overdraft my checking account, so I did to pay bills and just to stay afloat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember
People
them
in my
days.
circle were like, you might as well just go do this because it's and I was like, I can't allow any of these negative thoughts. I've
No.
been for my chapter, my journey, I've been in far worse. I'm gonna navigate this storm and I'm gonna come out on top. And then every morning I started waking up and being like, nope, this world is yours for the taking. Nope, God said he was gonna give it to you and you've done everything that you can. Minus some hiccups, and you done kept your word. It's gonna happen for you. And then I wrote down everything I wanted, and it was a very simple list. I wanted to cut my hair. I wanted somebody to take me out on hot dates. That app is still open. I wanted a cute apartment in DC. I wanted a car. I wanted my dream job, and I was like, I'm not taking no for an answer because I worked too hard.
Yes.
And that's all I thought. When people told me I couldn't, I still was like, nope, this is it. And I'll do all these weekends. Girl, you work so much. Girl, come out and drink. No, only time I can get these
Focus.
shifts is this is what I can do, and I'm gonna hang out with y'all when I can.
That's right.
And it will be a year in September, and my entire life changed because I changed my thinking. So I know that it works. It's not something I read in a book. It's not something that somebody sold me. This does not come with flat tummy tea. I'm telling you that I was in a very dark place 8 months ago because you start thinking like, oh my God, what have I done with my life? Because kids are building lemonade stands at 2 and they're millionaires by 10.
Right.
And it can get to you, especially in a world where it seems like everybody's traveling
It's social media.
and doing all this stuff.
It's social media.
So I had to change how even for me, I'm thinking, well, I think I'm a pretty good media talent. I don't ever get a full-time gig, and I keep getting laid off.
Oh, I hear you on the commercials. I love it. You and Stacey running neck and neck with those commercials. Y'all got the voice. Y'all got the projection. Y'all do the dang
But
thing.
yeah,
I love
so
it.
that's where
You know
I
what
am.
it is? It's your presentation.
That's right.
Absolutely.
It's I'm like you. I'm a firm believer. And first of all, you're not gonna speak anything negative in my life. I'm gonna rebuke you all day
Every
long.
day.
And then two, I also tell people and myself, I have to tell myself all the time that don't block your own blessings just by the stuff you say. Like, you have no idea what God has in store for you. So don't say, oh, I can't do this, because you don't know.
Words have
You don't
power.
know. They have so much. They do.
It does.
They do. I'm a firm believer, and you have to watch what you say. I stay checking people like, no, I
Think if
rebuke
music
that.
can influence you, then words can influence anything. And that's what I started thinking every day. When I wake up, I be like, today is going to be a good day. And I'm normally sleeping, and then I'm late, and then I'd be trying to rush to work by 9:50, and I still be like, it's going to be a great day and a great show.
That's right.
I claim everything as I walk forward. And I know it seems very far-fetched, because you're just conditioned to be. We
So
go through
think
so
that
much
way.
stuff that you wait. It ain't gonna be good for this long. I started thinking of the things that I would tell myself. Girl, it's only, he ain't gonna be texting you good morning every day, and you're slowly speaking those things into existence and not even knowing it.
Yes.
That's why I tell people, be mindful of people. Be like, girl, I'm praying for you. Wait, what you
Yes.
praying about? Because
Right.
if you not right, this is a hard enough paddle.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
So that part, sharing that energy and leaving somebody better than when we met.
Absolutely. And again, the presentation.
That's right.
The way you spoke to the little boy. Like, had you been like, look, little boy, why you throwing, people don't receive stuff. Oh, there we go.
You got to know your audience.
Yes.
Hello, caller. You're on with the ladies of the Chyna'Pink Show.
Hello, ladies of the Chyna'Pink Show.
Hi.
I came in on half of your show today, and it's a very interesting topic. And when I heard, I'm not sure what your name is, but I think you got a yellow top on, and you were talking about the
Stacey.
children
Stacey.
and how they act and what they do. I just wanted to comment on that, if I can.
Sure.
So, coming from, I'm in my 50s. In fact, I'm 54. So when I was growing up, I guess y'all probably heard the story that anybody could tell us what to do, really. All the neighbors, they could tell us what to do, and then, we had to do it. And if not, they had a phone number to call, and when you get home, if you haven't listened to the adult that told you what to do, then your ass is in trouble. But it's really sad the way the world is today, because I was just listening to your conversation, and a young lady and a dad just lost their lives about 2 weeks ago over in Southwest because they asked a young child to get out of the street. And then he went inside and told his mom something totally different, and she came out to argue with him, and all the lady was doing was trying to save her child from being hit by a car. And she lost her life over that.
Wow.
And what I'm saying is, it's really sad that we can't, the people that, the adults that want to help the young children, they curse, they do all kind of stuff. And when I see them, I'll tell them, I know your mother don't want you talking like that. So I'm just saying that we have to teach our kids at home how to conduct themselves, because I know we do that, but when they get out in the street, they are so reckless.
Oh, yeah.
And me as a parent, I have grandchildren. And if my grandchildren are out in the street doing things that they shouldn't do, I don't have a problem with an adult telling them to straighten up. But as far as, like you guys said, all up in their face, putting your hands on them, that's a no-no.
Right.
But I think that we as a community and as adults, I think we really need to try to help these young people get on the right path.
Yes.
And that's all I wanted to say.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
We
Thank
appreciate
you.
you tuning in and pass the word on for your friends and everybody to share it and
Yes.
win DC Radio and tune in every Sunday. We really appreciate you calling.
Oh yeah, I tune in every Sunday. Every
Aw.
Sunday that I'm available, I
Thank
tune
you.
in.
Thank you
We
so
appreciate
much.
that.
Thank you. That's
All
what
right,
I was
y'all take care.
You
Thanks
too.
a lot.
saying. Be
All
safe.
right.
Okay.
That's
All
what I
right,
was saying.
bye-bye.
It starts at home. It starts
does.
at home. I don't care. And the thing about it is, you can do it for as long as you want to. You can see this child every single day outside and tell them not to do something. It can be something different every day, or it could be the same thing every day. But when they go home, you're only seeing them for that couple of minutes that you telling them not to do something.
That's
and
why
guess
it
what?
takes a village.
That's why I'm saying it
Yes.
starts at home. So when he go back home or she go back home, she know tomorrow when he come out there, oh, I know not to pull these flowers up out this thing because this lady said don't pull this flowers
Because
up.
nobody told him, but because you
so
said
then,
something.
if he don't see that he or she don't see this lady the next day, she gonna go pull the flowers up again.
Right.
But
yeah.
but when you go home, even if you say something to the parents, he was putting the flowers, don't just tell a child not to do something. Tell them why not to do it.
Exactly.
Because guess what? You keep telling them not to do it, they still gonna want to know why.
Right.
Well, why I can't do it? I'm gonna keep doing it to see what happens.
They children, they
That's
don't
why
know. You have to
kids
give
ask
them
So you
1,000
have to,
questions.
yes, you
Yes.
have to explain. We
Yes.
don't have the patience, and I did not have the patience up until right about these latter years. Is when I got a little bit more patience as to what dealing with my grandkids. But you have to tell them why they can't do this, why they can't have that.
Right.
But
Yes.
I like to what you said about that, because sometimes you look at people in certain situations and you just like, I mean, it completely mind blown. But I get that some people weren't taught
Right.
the way that
Judgy.
you were taught.
We are a judgy bunch of
Oh,
people
yeah.
who
Oh,
don't want to be
yeah.
judged.
Yeah.
It's
There
the
you
funniest
go.
thing to
It
ever
is.
watch.
It
And
is.
nobody wants to be judged or picked at or ridiculed, but we do it every
All the
day
time.
to
Every
everyone
day.
All
else.
the
I-
time.
and it
Nobody
doesn't matter
wants to
what
be
you
called
do.
a freak, but everybody want to get free.
Hey!
Hey! Yeah, that's what they say.
I get it. Not everybody is taught the same. I mean, some stuff to me that is common sense. Again,
To you.
some stuff to me.
Right.
And I get it because, that's why when two people get married, you have that friction because you came up over here, they came up over here, and y'all trying to come together, and it takes time.
It's hard.
It takes
It's hard.
time.
It
takes
is.
time.
Nobody
really
thinks
hard.
alike.
Yeah, you have
Which
to,
is scary.
No, nobody. Even me and my sister, same mother, same father, and she's over there with her thinking, and I'm over here. Some stuff is maybe in the middle, but same parenting, same everything, same. But it's two different mindsets,
Yeah.
and that's just because everybody is different. So I like that. I like that
And
you said that some people just don't know any better, and you do have to take that into consideration because, and that will be why I'm like, I don't
It's
I don't
not gonna be
understand.
easy. There'll be days that you be like, girl, child, honey, girl. But instead, I try to at least think about it. And when I give myself the 2 seconds to think, hey, you figure out
You say 2 seconds.
it's not even worth me being real bothered by, because it's kind of like, oh, remember when your mother was sick and you was cussing out everybody because you didn't tell anybody that your mother was sick and she had to do this and had to have this surgery? You was just cussing everybody out. The people that know you kind of dealt with it, but people who didn't know you walked away thinking, well, that poet is an asshole.
You know what? A thing that I really felt bad about is older people. For some reason, they love to talk, and I mean like older people, like our parents' age. And I never understood it in stores. Oh, can you get this? Because I'm tall, so people love to ask me to grab stuff. And then they would sit there and talk, and I would be so annoyed. But guess what? My mother, after she lost my dad, she talk a whole, and I'd be like, oh my gosh. But I get it. When you're older, you don't have the same girlfriends. Some may have passed away. Life happens. They
Yes.
moved away. All this other stuff. So now for me, when older people want to talk, I'm gonna talk to you because
Yes.
I look at you like you could have been.
You're my
Child, that
mom.
You
is
could have
a
been my
blessing. I
mom. Like
love
you
older
may have
people.
lost your
I love them
husband,
so
your
much.
wife,
Yes.
whatever the case may be. You just never know. But like you said, as you learn, as you walk your path, you understand stuff better. It becomes more clear to you.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay.
Conversations are good.
And it makes you wonder, as adults, you run across, see now, like in social media, everything is, you get to know people more now, but it makes you wonder in these years how an adult can have the mindset that they have.
Yes.
And it makes you wonder, and see, I'm over it. I've been over everything, because we're living in a world where pretty much anything goes. So you can't be surprised by anything that goes on. I'm not anyway. I'm not shocked nor surprised. I'm shocked today about I seen that Beyonce. Yeah, I am shocked. Yeah, that's one time. I am shocked. I am shocked. When I say that, I'm shocked. Now, anything else, seriously, I'm not really moved by a lot of stuff that goes on, because guess what? This life is what it is. And people going to do what they're going to do, but it makes you wonder, as grown adults, your mindset, some of these grown adults' mindset, where it is, it's ridiculous. It's so sad. And it can be some people that you grew up with.
Yeah.
And you know their upbringing. So it makes me wonder, okay, you did what you were supposed to do because you had to do it. So once you're grown and you're on your own, you're going to do what you want to do.
Right.
But you do what you want to do, but it's in decency and in order. So that my thing is, grown women, the mindset that a lot of grown women have, you can really talk the talk, but when it's time to do certain things, I mean, wait a minute. What in the childish mind is going on around here? And it makes you wonder about, have a different outlook on people. And I don't want to look at nobody no different from when I look at you and whatever encounter that we had. I don't want no bad encounters, nobody telling me nothing. I want to know a person and get to know a person and continue to know a person for how I know them.
Exactly.
Right.
Regardless of what somebody say. Now, if you need the ear or something, you can come on, lean on us out here for a minute, but now you ain't gonna listen too much.
Right.
But this is what we need to do. We need to be more cognizant of our actions, the way we think, and especially with our kids. Man, we got to, that's my biggest gripe right there. Because guess what? These are the same kids that got to go on job interviews.
There you go, sir.
And they're going to go up in here and be like, what, huh? They not, yes. My grandkids, my son, I call them, yes. You're not saying, and when they call me, I respond the same way, because I want them, when I call them, Sabian, yes. Makai, yes. So when they say mom, grandma, yes. I don't say what.
Yeah.
I don't say what.
No,
I'm sorry, I don't say what.
Right.
Because guess what? You don't want them when
say what
your
to
mother, your aunt, or an older adult that we respect. When you go take your little Johnny on over here and your little Curl Ann and whoever there,
These names, though.
That's what I'm saying.
See, I'm tired of, they always talk about our Shaniquas and all that. So, okay, yeah, this is how we going to do this. But yeah, take them over there, and then they'll be like, oh, little Curl Ann, you so good. Curl Ann. What?
Step into the
You
light,
ain't
Curl
say
Ann.
what to my 70-year-old grandmother. I'm about to knock your teeth out your mouth. That's my thing. So let's do to these and do things to say things to these kids that we want them to say back to us and other people.
That's right.
Absolutely.
So real quick, y'all, it's 6:02. I kind of want to bring up just real quick the summer cookout etiquette that we were supposed to talk about earlier. Real quick, just a few things. I'm not gonna go through the whole list, but I'm gonna go through 1 through 7. I think that should be good enough. So, never show up at a cookout empty-handed.
Say that one more time.
Never, and not even if it's a cookout. If it's a get-together, I don't care. If you're going to someone's house for any type of event, even if they don't want you to bring something, at least ask.
No. Don't
bring something.
Bring something. And we don't mean condiments. Y'all gonna stop bringing ketchup.
No, you
talking about this
you
is my
gotta
dish.
Bring something.
Look, I'm glad you said that, because I got one friend that's greedy as hell that want to bring juice.
All the time, want to bring juice.
It will only bring 2. It'll
No,
bring
but
girl, you
but
better
what
get
about-
over here like the Tropicana pizza.
Wait a
It be
minute,
like,
Lady. But gonna pile up her plate with chicken and baked beans and everything else. No, you don't do that.
No, I have people who will bring a bottle of something that
That
they
they
don't
won't
even
even drink.
drink, and then
But
you
what-
go
That
straight
is
to my
so
good
dumb.
stuff.
Yeah.
You want the
you
top
drink
of
what
the
you
line.
gonna drink.
Can we
Oh,
start
you let me
with
know who do that next time.
don't do a cookout if you don't have a grill? Because I got invited to one where on the thing it was like, if somebody got a grill, you can bring it. And
Get
I was
out of
like-
here.
Well, I got
Who's
two
doing
of them in
that?
my trunk. Y'all know I'm ready.
I was like, wait though, how you calling a gathering?
And now
And
okay,
not
let me
prepared.
get through this list real quick, y'all.
Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna try to go through a few more. And we're gonna talk about them.
Oh, number
two, don't. She just said it. Don't bring cheap beer. Then drink up all the good stuff. Either bring what you drink or what the host drink.
Like it.
Hello. Number 3. If it starts at noon, don't show up at 6, especially if you bringing a dish. Come on, y'all.
True.
Number 4.
Don't judge me.
Keep an eye on your kid always. Okay.
Kids are not invited.
Oh. Miss Shonda said no kids are invited to her house. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna have
Number
friends
5.
and family day.
Friends
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
My friends and family day.
Yeah.
Oh, my
We're
God.
gonna have a day for the kids.
Number 5. Bring a guest, not an entourage, unless previously discussed. I want to
Yes.
stop right there for
Yes.
1 second.
Yes.
Now, I have an issue with people. Like, I have stuff in my house sometimes. I have girls' night. And I'm going to tell you what pissed me off more than anything. If I invite you to my girls' night, I don't want you to bring cousin Rhonda, best friend Keisha,
But-
unless you tell me.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
no.
Yeah.
Don't
They
just
might
bring
benefit
them.
from
It's
all
not
of
a
this
test.
magic.
It's not a test.
Ask, or
It's
let
a
me
ask.
know.
Yes.
That
No,
your friend is
don't
coming.
bring your
Yes.
ratchet friend that's gonna start something.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't bring that
I mean,
person.
for me personally,
we know
I would
somebody
say,
who has
I
done
would
that.
say,
Attitudes with everybody for no reason.
Yes.
Don't know
I
nobody.
put her
Yeah.
out.
Don't know
you
nobody.
can't
but
come
here
back.
like
first
that.
of
You
all,
got
that's
to
your
go.
house.
Face friend.
Somebody has
Cute
to
though.
ask to bring anybody outside of who they normally would.
Hello.
Yes.
Because everybody don't want everybody in
I
their
want to know
house.
who you bringing. Who?
Right. Who?
Do I know them?
That's funny.
Yeah. Okay. So number 6, whatever food, drink you bring becomes community property. Do not take it home with you. Oh my God. Let me stop right there. I've seen it, and it has happened. They will take it home. All right. Number 7. Don't start eating before saying hello. How you gonna come and make a plate and don't say hello?
Because the
to
ribs
host?
is good.
The
And they
ribs,
might
ribs.
be
Paul
gone.
says the ribs is good.
I'm fixing my plate and then I'm gonna come
Wait a minute.
find you.
Let me go a step further, because I love my friends. I do, but these people will pack a plate before they even got their first plate.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you all know who you are.
Oh, y'all
Will
know
pack
who-
a plate, put it in the car.
Oh my God.
Now, certain friends I can't do that because they do it to me.
I thought that
Can
was
I go
like-
to number 8?
Because I want to
Safety.
Go to number 8.
Number 8. Let me go to number
Go to
8.
number
They
8.
gonna go first.
Listen, y'all. Number 8.
That's true.
Leave. And if you just tuning in, we talking about cookout etiquette. Number 8. Leave at a decent hour. If the host is yawning, it's time to go. Get up out of there.
Yeah.
We don't want to host you when she
Wait a
yawning.
minute.
y'all.
Okay.
It's got creating
Don't
extra
wear
games.
your welcome out.
Don't
Yeah.
Stacey said, "Don't wear your welcome."
Okay, y'all.
Well, my mother used
Let's
to
play
tell me that all the
dominoes.
time.
No.
I want to go to my
Right.
friend's house. You go over there every day. No, do not
Yeah,
wear your welcome out.
out.
See, those are the type of things. Those are the type of things that we went through.
I
You're
get
not
it.
going over nobody's house, staying over there, and they get ready to
Thinking
eat
that
dinner
y'all
at
feed
5.
you. You gonna eat here.
Because
There
they
you
get
go.
ready to eat dinner at 5, and you just want to stay around, and then you gonna eat here, and then go home and eat.
Eat too.
I was skinny as a
Extra
rail. I
dessert.
ain't eat nothing, but I was over everybody's house.
Yeah.
I ain't wearing out no welcome, but y'all don't come to the cookout and think you ain't gonna leave because you getting up out of there. Or ain't you cleaning up?
Oh
love
shit!
that.
If you stay, look. If you staying and
If
the
you
host still
staying-
yawning, you better be cleaning up.
If you in the
y'all.
last 10,
Okay.
if
You
you
be
in
up
the
and clean
last
up
10,
anyway.
you
So
cleaning,
let me say
baby.
this.
You on the
Hold on,
committee.
Let me
Let
go
me
through
say
the
this
last
about
4.
the yawning. Go
Okay,
ahead.
Go ahead,
Go
about
ahead.
the
Go about the
yawning.
yawning. Go
So
ahead.
I've told y'all this before that my body does what it wants to do, and it'll put me to sleep. It'll give me maybe a 5-second notice, like I done told you, I gave you the warning signs. We about to go to sleep. So I will sleep at my own house. When I'm throwing something, I just need a quick 15,
I do
15, 30 minute, and then
Okay.
I'm back.
Yeah.
But sometimes I just need a nap. I mean, you know how it is when you throwing something, you preparing for a couple of days. You got to clean up, you got to do all this.
True.
So sometimes, and then you drinking.
Yeah,
enjoy
you
it.
know, and
Chandra
this
has
time,
the type of
you
house.
had you some food.
But
and
Chandra,
then-
you have the type of house that someone could take a nap. Because I do it.
yeah.
Yes, she do.
Feeling
And it'll be
home.
outside.
I'ma take a nap.
As long as she in a
Because
chair,
she
she
got
gonna
the
take a
pool.
nap.
She had a pool. So you relax.
I've never been invited over there either, so.
Yeah, you have to come when we do
You
our
come.
little
Well,
Yes.
I've
Yes.
been invited, so I'm going. When you going? You going with me?
Oh, you want to invite me without checking with the host? Yeah.
No, I said I've been invited. So now she said that you could come too. So we both been invited. So we gonna go bust this thing open wide together.
Hey.
Yeah.
And beats too. I
Hey.
just
What?
Hey.
Baby, dominoes and all.
We about to get it.
Put that table by that pool, baby.
Hey. Put the baby by the pool,
I'm gonna go
baby.
to number
It
9,
rained
y'all,
that
real
day.
quick, please. I want to get to
It
12.
rained that day.
So number 9, don't try to claim ownership of chairs. Get in where you fit in.
Or bring your own.
Or bring your own. Number 10,
They on sale
RSVP.
right now.
Are you coming or not? They say or not. So I'm going to put are you coming or
Or
not.
not.
Some of y'all don't
No.
sit. Wait. Flag on the play.
Okay,
No, I
flag
like
on
that
Flag on the
one.
play.
Because some of y'all don't send out proper invites anyway.
I
Monday.
try to.
It's like Monday. We should have a cookout. Okay, group text. All right, okay.
Or
When?
RSVP and push the button and it don't work. And
Right.
you wonder why.
Y'all and y'all jacked up evites and y'all last minute cook. Oh, it's not gonna rain this weekend, so we gonna do something.
It's on. It's canceled. Do the web. It's on again.
I will RSVP when given proper notice and the correct invite.
Okay, so Paul
Call
said
me.
when given proper notice, she gonna RSVP. Number 11, know your limit. Don't be the drunkest slob everyone's talking about on the way home.
But then
Okay.
how will we be
Then-
entertained?
And let me say this one more thing. Let me go back to number 11. Let me say this last one. Then we'll go back to number 11. Don't flirt with someone else's significant other.
Ooh, that's how you.
What?
Scope out your surroundings before making a move. When in doubt, ask the host. I want to go back to number 11 real quick before we go to number 12.
Okay.
Maya and I, we get to there, okay? We are the exception to the rule. Whenever it's some drinks involved,
Oh, Lord.
we usually these two right here, we usually the most lit, okay? This one here,
They
and
need a
this one here.
chaperone.
we need a chaperone, yes. And Chandra is usually out
Yes,
I'm a
boy.
shopping.
chaperone.
So let's just put that out there right there. Hello, y'all. Hello, thanks for tuning in.
Us two together.
They
Us-
do.
it is not, look, we definitely need a chaperone when it's just
And of
us
course,
two.
we missed
I
last
can't wait
show
till this event.
when they
I
talked
need
about
to
the
know.
alcohol and
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
They were
say
talking
something
about
that
us.
too. Yeah, they was talking about us. Dad, all right, they was talking about us, Maya. But India, you not here today, but you get drunk too. I don't care what you
telling
say.
How you know?
Everybody
No, India
in the
says she
world
doesn't
that
get
drink
drunk.
drinks been drunk. I don't care who you are.
She's a co-host here.
She's a co-host and she said she never been drunk before.
I
Never.
hope people are listening because the cookout season is upon us. I'm going to one next weekend, but everybody there knows all the rules, so we don't do things like that. We don't. Well, I will bring you my chips if I had chips at home and I didn't like them.
There's
I'll put a
nothing wrong
clip
with
on
that.
it
I'll do
and
that.
bring
You
them
bringing
because I
something
feel like
though. You
because I don't want to
something.
shame anybody. Like I ain't saying you got to go buy like name brand food, but bring some charcoal, bring some lighter fluid, a pack of hot
Listen.
dogs.
You can't be
But-
the one
but
What
with
happened to
that-
Murray's?
They
you want
want
to bring
it.
some juice. You can't do that.
But what if all I have
do
is
the
juice
old
money?
fashioned
Wait a
way.
minute though.
Buy everything and charge them at the door.
Can we go to
$10?
number 12?
That's it's Stacey.
No.
You said that because
No.
you know about
No.
what I
You
You
like
don't
to
have
do.
your
that.
own stuff. Your anything you
Listen.
want, whatever you want.
So like when
Charge them
Chandra
at the
had
door.
her
No,
crabs
'cause
and shrimp, it was $25 per
When-
person,
and
and I
that's-
respect that. And
yes.
you know why? Because you're
Okay.
gonna eat your crabs and your shrimp.
And
I don't care
drink.
how much you pay for it, and you bring your drink. But at the end of the day, this is how I feel, and this is how I want to do it going forward. If I have another girls' night at my house, and we talked about this, some of my close friends, we talked about it. It's not fair for the same person every time we have a girls' night to bring two juices. She's spending $6, but yet everybody else spending $20 on some rock cupcake, $25, $30. It's not fair.
Well-
so going forward, what we gonna start doing is everybody just putting up. That's what we
That's
did at
good.
the
And you
wine
just
fest.
get
Like
what
we
you
did,
Okay.
we
Yeah,
all put
I
up
like
$20,
that. Yeah.
and we got all you can eat all day. We never ran out of food at the wine festival. That's what we did. And that way, everybody put in
I like that.
the equal amount.
Yeah.
You can
So
go
nobody
up for
feel like they
seconds,
getting got.
You can go up for third. You can take whatever you want at
I'm
home.
coming with
There wasn't no
Tupperware.
food security. You do what you want to do. That's how we did it.
I
If
know.
we have a nice
That's
spread,
enough.
I feel like
That yeah, it was. It
at
was.
my house,
That's
I
another
feel
topic,
like
y'all.
I have a pool. I'm giving you access to a pool. I'm giving you liquor. There's food. There's everything. The ambience. Ambiance.
Ambiance.
I'm giving you all of that. And to me, it's just easier. Like, you're going to eat the food, so, okay, let's just all go in.
Yeah.
And I'm picky about how I like stuff done. So I prefer to.
you one of them types.
I am. But guess what? When I had that, ladies, right. It was right, wasn't it? We had crabs. It did not run out. We had shrimp. It did not run out. Loads of liquor, because I've done this. My husband and I have spent $2,000 to $3,000 on food for multiple parties, so we know how to do this. But I hate when this person is going to bring this person is going to bring this,
then you don't
this person is going to bring banana pudding. And so
I seen some eyes over here like that.
See that?
I say knock this on my shoulder.
Don't
It is very
how-
difficult to show up empty-handed.
she never shows up empty-handed.
She love it.
But I love her banana pudding,
But I'm
and she has
allergic
not
to
brought
it.
it yet.
We can make you something else.
Yeah, make me something else.
Yeah, you
I
brought
can
it
make
to
a
her
hot
house.
Her face is
The one
like.
I made last night,
You
I
brought
made
it to-
two. The one I made for Missy, I made
Did
with
you bring?
bananas.
Did you bring me one?
The one I made for my house, I made without bananas.
Well, okay, so you
Okay.
can make the banana pudding without bananas?
Yes.
Yeah,
Are
you
you
can.
bringing
Okay.
it? You bringing it
Yeah.
to the hooky day?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Y'all heard
Without
that,
the
right?
bananas, Maya, without the bananas.
I use the peppers from.
So, y'all, that's it.
Don't give away the recipe.
Oh, I
You
knew
tried
that
the
chestnut
Bordeaux?
cookies.
Don't give away the
Have you
recipe.
tried the Bordeaux ones though?
No.
Baby, take the Bordeaux.
Yeah, we're gonna have a
and
banana
crush
pudding
them
war on
up
here
in
because
a
I'm here
bag.
for that.
Drizzle
I will
them
make
through there
mine.
with that, baby.
You make banana pudding too?
I make banana pudding from scratch, and I have a certain recipe that my
too.
grandmother taught me.
Oh,
Mixed
okay.
with what I've done. I had to remix it for me because you know.
Right, how you like
she was
it.
having pans that I ain't even heard of. I was like, how? What? She's the one who taught me how to make cheesecake too. So
Okay.
yeah, so I'm here for it.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So, ladies, I think that it's almost our time. I want everyone to get a chance to go around and say their social media information, or if anything is going on that anybody wants our audience to know.
Yes, I got a rundown.
Yes, run it down, run it down. So since you said that, Paul, we gonna start out with you. Run it down.
Okay, where am I gonna start? Well, you already, Thursday, birthday bash 2018. 9:30 club, come through.
Okay.
30th anniversary of the butt, and y'all got butts, so bring your butts, and then we gonna have a good time. And then Friday, I am trying my hand at doing an adult game night. I am not a big club person, so I thought the idea of doing a night where you could play spades, pinochle, trouble, Uno, dominoes, have some drinks, have some eats. I'm doing it at D Ranch Restaurant and Bar on Maryland Avenue from 8 to 10. So it's not, you're not gonna be in rush hour. You got time to put the kids somewhere, and it's enough of a time that you can pregame and then go out and paint the town purple. I am not mad at that, but that's what I'm doing Friday. I like to fellowship in real life. Social media makes people feel like checking in, and no. I want to touch you, and I want to hug you and share energy.
Love
so
up on you. Love
that's
up
that.
Found me a hugger too, child.
Hey, we gonna have a good time. So find me everywhere that you are at Just Curious Poe. Yay!
Yes.
This was so nice.
Oh, we're so happy to have you.
Yes.
It only took 2 years.
I love her.
Y'all know y'all can find me, Stacey Tyson, Instagram, and Stacey Tyson on Facebook. Also, the ladies of the Chyna'Pink show. What else I got going on? Hey, I ain't talking about nothing else but this. June 30th, prom reload. It's for anybody who missed their proms for whatever reason, not whatever reason, but not due to grades and can't do it, but any unforeseen circumstances that may have occurred that you did not make it to your prom. RSVP to brownpapertickets.com. Prom Reload 2018 is going to be at the Paradigm from 6 to 9. It's called Prom Reload. So RSVP, you can RSVP. I suggest you bring somebody with you. I don't want you to feel by yourself. You won't be by yourself, but I want you to feel comfortable because a whole lot of people didn't miss their prom, but I have a good response that has been coming through. So bring somebody with you, RSVP for 2 people, and come on. And the way it's looking now, y'all, it's really great. If y'all know, if you are an adult and your significant other didn't make it to the prom, bring her. Bring him. Come on.
So come dressed up.
Yes, this
Like
is
I'm
a
going to the
prom.
prom.
This is a real prom.
Oh,
It's not
I'm
your
cool.
prom from your school. But
come
it's
dressed up.
but it is a prom. I'm giving the full
Like
prom
gowns and everything.
Gowns.
Oh,
it's just
good.
like you're going to your prom, but it is. I'm providing you a prom. You get dressed at home as if you was going to high school.
And I get to
prom.
do the pictures and everything.
Yes. The only thing I just suggest that
I
you
got expelled
take
from high
all
school.
your
Didn't go to
photos
my
and
prom.
stuff
I get
prior
it.
to coming to the venue. You know, we have photographers, videographers there, everything. So we have everything set up. You're just coming in as if this was your prom.
I love it. Well,
So that's RSVP again.
June
Brown
30th.
June 30th from 6 to 9 at the Paradigm. 5011 Brown Station Road, Upper Marlboro, Maryland. RSVP again. brownpapertickets.com. Thank you so
Yay.
much.
And can I
Prom
add
reload.
this too? And
Yes.
the ladies of the Chyna'Pink Talk Show is going to be broadcasting live at this
Yes.
event.
Yes.
So
Ooh.
yes.
And sponsors, real quick, sponsored by Ambition Entertainment. I have a lot of other sponsors that I talked about yesterday, like Chyna'Pink, ladies of the Chyna'Pink. We're gonna be there. So anybody, if you want to be a sponsor, you also can do that by reaching out to me at on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Stacey Tyson, or email me satyson117@gmail.com. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Y'all remember all of that.
Because you have
Stacey
to.
had
You got it.
Stacey had a lot. Stacey got a lot going on. Well, I'm gonna be at the prom, obviously, because we hosting it. My Instagram, personal Instagram is London_Bridges, and of course, follow the Chyna'Pink Show.
Trees.
You can follow me at Out There Mean Glam Bar, where I basically do everything to enhance a woman's beauty, mind, intellect, outfits, whatever, and also personal pages Nicole Richie.
Can you tell us, because multiple people have asked, where is the boutique located?
And
Can you
it's
tell us the
actually
address?
you did. It's
Yes.
inside of Greenbelt Mall.
Right.
What, by
Inside.
what store?
It's right beside the GMC, like little medicine store.
Vitamin store.
Yeah, and then right across from Shoe Show. It's
Shoe
a
Show.
small little store right there.
And is it
across.
open? What's your
It's
open
Monday
from?
through it's Monday through Sunday, open every day, and then of course on Sundays it's
Sundays,
12 to 6. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
like the regular
Yeah.
mall hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Girl, I done walked up and down that mall. And
Are you
Multiple people have
serious?
I
asked.
went in
You should have
Hermosa.
called me.
I went
She
in
put
all
it on
these
the
other
group text.
stores.
You just probably was busy.
Yeah, I sure did because I was in the mall and I was trying to come find
She
you.
was.
I was trying to come spend my money with you, sister.
Yes.
But
She
at the
was.
time, I needed me a nice undergarment, so I had to go in the other store. So I missed you that time.
And you
I
have
couldn't-
under-
undergarments, don't
Yeah,
you?
that's why I wanted
yeah,
to
the
come.
waist trainers and stuff.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to come. Look, yeah.
Okay. So again, Trees is located inside Greenbelt Mall. So go see her.
Yep.
Chandra, Mrs. Wilson, Mrs. with an R.
She got it right
Yes,
last Sunday.
Yeah.
Mrs. I
Okay.
did first time. Mrs. Wilson, MRS_Wilson 247. Chandra Wilson on Facebook, but I'm not checking it. I just don't. I'm not. Facebook is just. It's too much. Yeah, I mean, people giving.
I love Facebook. I don't care what y'all say.
It's
She
like
does.
a whole people writing whole pages
Y'all
on
got
Facebook.
Facebook?
Like,
Facebook?
give me a
Yeah,
caption
Facebook
and
is
that's
on
it.
Facebook.
My mother came on Facebook. I couldn't be as ratchet as I wanted to be.
Isn't that like a whole different
But you know,
life?
you can keep
So
your
you
mom
humble
from seeing
down
certain
on your
stuff.
Facebook.
Yeah, you
You
can.
My mother?
Huh? Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, I saved myself for last only because I have a few things to say.
A few, that's a lot.
Yeah, a few.
By the way,
have
I
a few-
like your shirt.
Thank you.
Is this your new shirt?
This is my new shirt. So, I'm glad you brought that up because actually that wasn't even something I was going to bring up today. But I'm
She
glad
added
you did. Yeah, she added more. So, I'm happy
In that
to
case.
announce starting last Friday, I just put on Instagram that I just came out with my own clothing line. We just called Chyna'Pink Couture. So yeah,
All right.
Chyna'Pink
Congrats.
Couture, thank you. Also, I'm gonna give out my social media information first, and then I'll go into the spill. My Instagram, one of my Instagram pages is the Chyna'Pink Show. Of course, please go follow that page. Shout out to our producer Kevin, who keeps that page live. That
Yes,
is not
Kevin.
me. I cannot take not 1 cent of credit for that. Not 1% credit for that. That's all Kevin. Y'all will meet him shortly. He will be on our show in a few weeks. Also, the Chyna'Pink actress page is Chyna'Pink actress. That's my personal Instagram page. And also my boutique page is Chyna'Pink accessories. So Chyna is spelled Chyna. So I do want to get this little small spill real quick. If you have your own business or you have a party coming up and you're interested in having your commercial played on our show, please email us at thechynapinkshow@aol.com. Again, Chyna is spelled Chyna. Please follow us on our Instagram page. Again, The Chyna'Pink Show. Tag a friend. Share our page with your friends. Next Sunday, we will not be broadcasting live due to Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, fellas.
Yes.
Enjoy your day.
It's still time for you non-fathers to get it together.
There you go. There you go. You hear what Chandra said. We will be back on air June 24th with celebrity Lion Beckwith. He was one of the actors in the 50 Cent movie Den of Thieves. We are honored to have him as our guest co-host on June 24th. And also the producer, like I said, for the Chyna'Pink Show, Kevin, he will be on our panel that day as well. So
Yes,
he won't be the only, so that day it won't be all girls. Kevin will be one of our co-hosts, regular co-hosts that day. We're not going to say he a guest because he's already part of the ladies of the Chyna'Pink Talk Show, but he will be part of the panel that day. So make sure you tune in. That is one show you don't want to miss. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Miss Poet, for gracing us with your beautiful presence for today.
So nice
We are
And
very
your
blessed
positive
to have
vibes.
you today. Yes.
Positive. 'Cause
Yes.
you even made me think. I need
Yes,
to check my.
absolutely.
That's what's up.
Yes.
So, you guys, thanks for tuning in. And until next Sunday, we are out. I'm sorry, not next Sunday. I'm sorry, the following Sunday, the 24th. Not our introduction session. That was not. I hope
Lord.
so.
I need to know why you got expelled.
So we'll see y'all on the 24th, y'all. Thanks for tuning
It's the
in.
ladies of the Chyna'Pink Talk Show. It's the ladies of the Chyna'Pink Talk Show. Hey, it's the ladies of the Chyna'Pink Talk Show. The Chyna'Pink Show. Chyna'Pink Show. The Chyna'Pink Show. Chyna'Pink Show. Hey, India, Nikki, Chyn'a Tree, Pinkaboo and Stacy, Chandra Maya. We the ladies of the Chyna'Pink Show. Chyna'Pink Show. The Chyna'Pink